How much have you spent today on Cyber Monday? Are you going crazy on this?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
0.
Boy, you are just a bit killer, aren't you?
Well, I told you. I asked.
I mean, you've known all day.
Do you want the truth?
Yeah, I've known all day we were going to do a segment on Cyber Monday. Did you? You couldn't have spent something?
I asked you. Do you want the truth? Your answer was yes.
I ordered some cologne this morning.
Thank you.
I did.
Becky Lynn, was that my fault? Chris asked me, how much have you spent on Cyber Monday? I asked him, do you want the truth?
Listen.
And he said yes, and I told him 0, and then he got mad.
Boy.
I've spent 0.
Well, that's fine. I didn't ask you.
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's fine.
How much are you going to spend, Becky Lynn?
0.
Right.
See, I will spend some.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Will you two go to get to your bit killer jail?
I know. I was just ready. I just told you I'm going to spend, just not on you because you're mad at me.
You can spend on me because I'm not going to be spending anything.
What would you like, Becky Lynn?
Let me think
you
about
want some
that.
see-through JoJo Gemin joggers?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Of course
that
not.
sounds frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Cyber Monday, they say record-setting. We're expected to spend $13.2 billion on... Sorry. $13.19999 billion because 2 people aren't spending any money on Cyber Monday.
And this coming off of
and they're in bit killer jail right now.
Black Friday, where we spent almost $11 billion.
Yeah, which is bizarre, too, because I saw conflicting reports on that.
I'm going with the 10.8 that I saw.
So it's funny, you mentioned that Adobe Analytics says $10.8 billion.
I like that number.
Salesforce tracks online shopping. They estimated Black Friday online sales at $17.5 billion.
They've got to be including multiple days or like Friday, Saturday, Sunday with that.
I don't know, man. How do you get $7 billion difference? That's weird.
3 days. You add in the other days.
So Black Friday online spending, Adobe Analytics, $10.2 billion. Salesforce says $17.5 billion. And maybe that's collective, as Joe points out. But today, $13.2 billion is the expectation, just for today alone.
And 12.4 of that, because you just made another purchase, was yours.
Yeah. $12.4 billion. That is correct.
Yeah.
Do you even shop at all? Do you even care?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
So you did some shopping, but you didn't purchase anything.
I browsed a lot on Black Friday.
Okay.
I was in the market for some lovely, suits.
Oh, yeah. We're going to mix things up a little bit.
I know. I've got a nice variety, but I wanted to sprinkle in a few more. No deals to be had.
None on suits? No Men's Warehouse or anything like that?
I went.
Yeah.
Not lower than what I would pay in September, in March, any other time of the year.
Yeah.
Deals on the brand new stuff, I noticed, but not the stuff they're trying to get rid of.
That's weird. Don't you think they would be trying to blow things out that were sitting on the shelves for so long?
I would have thought so.
What do they always say in the new car ads? Like, the 2024 has got to go so we can make room for the 2025. Yeah.
But no, that was not the case. And, crunch time is now because we have a week less this year because of how the holidays fell.
Because December came so fast.
December came a week faster this year.
That's what I was saying, right. And it doesn't feel like it because it's too warm outside. See how we brought this all around?
Do we get the loud music again?
Oh, maybe. We can hope.
Okay.
Can I put you and Becky Lynn back in Bit Killer jail?
Yes.
Off you go.
Only if you're going to give me some JoJo jogging jammies.
Get you some JoJo jogging jammies and...
Jump around.
My wife was sending me videos, and I thought, maybe this is anecdotal, but to your point, I don't know that there are real great deals out there. And I've been following some of these deals for a while. In fact, one of them I saw was, here's a deal on something you could get. It's not as good as it was during Prime Days in July. And I thought, so is it all marketing then? So let's do that as our why today. Why are the deals all hype and no savings? As Joe pointed out, he's not saving any money. As I mentioned, my wife is sending me TikToks because she hates me, knows I hate TikTok. And it's people who are saying there are no deals. And they're pointing them out how bad they are.
You're still shopping, though.
I am, and I just spent some money. Don't tell my wife.
I won't.
So why are the deals all hype and no savings? That is next on the Chris and Joe Show, KTAR News. Cyber Monday, and the deals are... listen, I got to tell you, I'm feeling like the deals are not really dealy. Now, if you do type in Cyber Monday in your Bing, it will give you a number of deals that are out there, and some of them are pretty good. Deals that maybe you haven't seen in the past, or deals that are lower than what they've been prior to now. I did see, and this is one thing that bugs me, is that, for instance, I got my wife a pair of those AirPod 2s, the AirPod Pro 2s, the ones with I'm not supposed to say this on the air. It's like a poor man's hearing aid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said, I just need that for conference calls. And I said, oh, okay, yeah. For conference calls, honey. Sure, whatever you need.
Oh.
So I got that. But now I could have gotten them basically $100 cheaper.
Oh.
So I'm sort of kicking myself because it's only been a month since I bought them.
You should take them and return them and then get the new pair.
Should.
Tell
That's
your
what I
wife,
should
too
do.
bad.
Too bad. So sad.
Uh-huh.
So there are some good deals out there.
Sure, there's always some good deals when you see an article that says like 149 of the best deals for Cyber Monday. There better be one or two that are decent.
Yeah, what I find frustrating is that oftentimes these deals are the same permanent sale prices. I'll give you an example. I became an acolyte of the Apple AirTags this year. I bought a 4-pack of AirTags. You know what these are?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got them, for instance, on my keys. I've got one on like a dog collar, that kind of thing, right?
They help you keep track of stuff.
Right. Yeah, in my luggage, that sort of thing. So I bought a 4-pack for $79.99. That
Okay.
was on sale.
All right,
Normal price $100 for a 4-pack.
20% off.
Right. So since then, I've seen them advertised numerous times for $79.99. I think they are actually on sale right now for $74, $75, whatever, for a 4-pack.
I'd buy at least 4 more then.
So I mean, they're down to less than $20 a piece, but like it's the normal price. It's kind of like a MyPillow guy, where it was like, if you act now, you buy one, you get another one for free or 50% off. Like, no, that's just a permanent price. You just marketed it that way. That's what drives me nuts about these things, and it leads me to believe that so much of the Cyber Monday deals are all hype. And there's no real savings. My wife sent me TikToks of people who were saying, okay, here it is, Black Friday deal. And they were showing the price tag, right? The sale price at, say, Walmart or whatever. And then they pulled out the tag to reveal the old tag. It was the same price.
What?
It just didn't say Black Friday special or Black Friday only. They just pulled out the old one because the employees were too lazy to replace it. So they just pulled the old one out. It was the exact same price. I think this is all about hype, and I got to thinking that especially when you talk about financial markets, and I know you're going to get into this here in a minute with buy now, pay later stuff.
Oh, evil.
You realize that our entire society is built on the word yes. As long as you say the word yes, I'm scot-free. I can take you for just about everything you have as long as you're of sound mind and body and you say the word yes. If I say this car, Joe, I got a deal for you.
Nice.
I got a 1999 Dodge Neon.
Only 25 years old?
Only 25 years old. Soon to be 26, which means, Joe, you can get those custom plates.
Does that make? Yeah, it's an antique.
You can get those classic car plates for your 99 Neon. I'm gonna cut you a deal on this one right
Plymouth
now.
Neon or Dodge Neon?
This is a Plymouth, so it's
Okay.
vintage, yeah. So it's a good point. I'm glad. Obviously, you're a cultured guy. You know you know your cars, and I'm glad to hear that. So, Joe, I'm going to cut you a deal on this because this classic car, and obviously you can see it's been taken care of, barely any sun fading on the entire thing.
4 wheels and steering wheel too?
4 cylinders as well.
Wow.
You're going to love that. I'm going to cut you a deal on this one.
Okay.
And get it to you for $35,000.
What if I want to pay $36,000?
You drive a hard bargain, my friend. Sold. Done.
Yes. Let's
as
go.
long as you say yes, it's done. I can rip you off, and it's completely legal as long as you say yes.
Yes.
That's it. So, buyer beware, they say, right? Which is why I think a lot of people are falling for these traps right now.
There's also one thing I've noticed. Have you seen this too? Black Friday, I'll call it Black Friday creep, where Black Friday starts a little before Black Friday, like Thanksgiving-ish.
Oh, no. It started November 1st this year.
And then we get like Cyber Monday creep, where the whole weekend, the deals don't change. To your point, what they're doing at Walmart happens at all kinds of stores where the deals are the same for 4 or 5 days, but they just call it, it's Cyber Monday.
And now it's Cyber
Come
Week.
get your deals.
Yeah. So some places are offering the buy now, pay later. And I know you wanted to make sure we carved out a piece of the show for this. And this comes back to where I was going with the whole say yes.
It's evil.
So you're not a big fan of financing anything. You're a cash payment guy.
If I can, yeah. I mean,
you're paying, obviously, you got a mortgage. But everything else, I don't think I've ever seen you spend on your credit card. Do you carry a balance on your credit card at all?
once in a while.
Okay.
If I'm a little lean for a month, I'll pay something on it, enough to more than cover the minimum.
Sure.
But in general, I like to pay it off.
How about these buy now, pay later sales? I think even Amazon does that
So
stuff
that's
now.
what it's kind of what you and I used to think of as layaway. But layaway used to be you would pay and you wouldn't get the product until you paid it off.
Which was always, to me, the dumbest thing.
But now you get it before you pay it off. If you go on Amazon, let's say something is $100, they'll let you have it for 4 payments of $25.
Yeah.
And you get it as soon as you click the button, and then they ship it to your door before you've even paid.
Amazing.
No, not amazing.
Not amazing.
Amazingly bad, because people don't have the money for this stuff. And they have the willpower to your point, to say yes and click.
Yep.
But they don't have the, and I mean this in the nicest way, but the brain power to budget and to understand that they can't afford all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And yet they're clicking away.
Oh, it's great.
And it's not great.
Oh, it's so
Are you
good.
buying now?
I am. I'm shopping right now.
And come January or February, when you start to look at your credit card bills as they're 4, 5 digits, you realize, I don't have that kind of money.
Right?
But guess what? The interest fairy is still going to sprinkle a little extra on.
It's nice of the interest fairy to do.
Oh, the interest fairy is so kind.
What if I can get one of those buy now, no interest situations? Oh, that seems like a great way. Buy now, pay later, no interest for, what is it the furniture stores like to do? No payments, no interest for 12 months.
If you actually pay it off, might be okay. But if you don't pay it off in the time that is required of you to pay it off, the interest fairy is still going to get you.
Oh, because the interest fairy then goes back and charges me interest on everything up until that point.
So nice of the interest fairy.
I think I'm going to start locking my windows at night.
You know, the interest fairy doesn't give you money. The interest fairy just charges you more money.
Takes it all.
Just says you owe me more.
I was trying to find. I'm looking at these Cyber Monday deals, and I've got like the tracking system here. I've got Microsoft Shopping turned on, so it will track prices and tell me and a lot of these is like, this has been the same price for the last 2 weeks.
What happened to the doorbuster? The
doorbuster's gone.
Was so big in the 90s, in the early aughts.
Yeah.
Where there would be a laptop or a cell phone for like $100.
Right.
And it would usually be like 1,000. And they would incentivize you to get in the store. If you're one of the first 10 people in line and you want to buy this, you get a smoking deal on the old model.
Yeah.
Now, those are all gone.
I think 2 things happen. First of all, the prevalence of online shopping bumped up. Second of all, I think the pandemic just made it so everybody was like, it's just as convenient to do things online. I don't have to get up early. And we didn't really crave the social mayhem, I suppose.
We didn't crave camping out in the cold.
But I think you've done that before. I've never done that because I hate lines. But you've done that for things
Not for
before.
Black Friday, but yes,
you've
for
done
some
that
things
before,
I
right?
have.
It's an experience. And I think people kind of got to the point where they went, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't need that experience.
But they could do that with online. They could still do the online.
Oh, but you don't have to sit there and hold your pee for 3 hours while somebody else chats about why their uncle's going to really.
Chris.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Who doesn't want to hold their Wii for 3 hours?
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.